What's up, guys? Welcome back to the ranch. All right, ranchers, it's December 11th. I have a section of ground prepped, and what am I gonna do today? We're gonna seed into that. What? That's right, we're gonna put some seed onto that. What seed are we doing today? Well, here in upstate New York, December 11th, it's frozen, it's 28 degrees, we got pores open in the ground. We're gonna frost seed switchgrass right into that. What does that mean? Well, when you get this weather like this, as long as your ground is prepped, which we did, I can include a link to the prepping of that ground. We now have open soil that's frozen, and in that ground, you're gonna get the soil heaved up and open like in between my knuckles, and it's sitting there like this. And we're gonna come across and seed, and the seed's gonna get in between all those gaps while it's frozen. And then on a warm summer day, those gaps will contract and go back to mud, pulling our seed into the ground. And that is a truly mimic of Mother Nature, no-till way to get some seed on the ground. Now, you could do this with a lot of different seeds like clover, but today we're doing it with switchgrass. And we're gonna put it into our prep ground. Having the ground prepped and clear of debris is key, which we did. So now we're gonna just come across the top and seed it. And I know what you're thinking. You just said, well, you said frozen, icy snow. Well, the ground is still frozen. It's 27 degrees and change out here. But there's a little bit of snow. Does that affect things? No, it doesn't. In fact, some guys like a lot of snow. I don't like much more than this, just a little coating. And that's because I don't mind seeing a little bit of layer of snow, because I can keep track of what I'm seeding, so that's kind of nice. And I do want to get that seed right to the ground. I don't want it just floating in the snow. That's why I'm not a big fan of like 6-inch snow seeding, frost seeding. Plus, sometimes snow can insulate the ground and it doesn't get as frozen as you want it. This ground's been frozen hours before the snow started early this morning. The snow wasn't supposed to come in until a little bit later. But that's enough about weather. Let's get back to seeding. So we got our small seed, which works really good. And I will let that come in and show you how small that seed is. Boom. This is our switchgrass seed. It is a very, very tiny seed. So this is why you can frost seed it really well. I mean, look at it in contrast to my terrible finger. We'll be using this seed this year on this little section of switchgrass. This is the whitetail habitat solution, perma cover, not clover, totally different video. And this is the northern blend, because here in upstate New York, we are north. And very excited to try this product. I'm sure if you're watching my video, you scrolled past a few of Mr. Jeff Sturgis's videos. Great videos, love his stuff. In fact, I would highly recommend you watch some of his stuff if you're not. And we're gonna give his blend, his seal of approval, switchgrass, a try to add to my current switchgrass that I have here that's looking beautiful in the winter. And we're gonna get out there, put this on the ground, and let Mother Nature just push it and beat it into the ground for the entire winter. And then this switchgrass does not emerge until the ground heats up at the end of May, sometimes June. And we're gonna just keep this weed controlled and let this pop out. So this is frost seeding switchgrass. So we're coming up here to start our switch. And you wanna open up your spreader or seeder to the littlest seed rate, because this stuff is tiny and will come out really quickly. Again, with a little bit of snow, I could kind of see it hitting the ground. See that I'm getting some good coverage. And we're gonna get this in there. Now, snow, not too much of a problem for me like this, because it'll push the seed into the ground further, especially we're getting a little more snow tonight here in upstate New York. This wasn't supposed to start until later, but you know, Mother Nature does her thing. You can only try to work with her. So as I'm seeding, I do a nice zigzag pattern, and then I'll walk up and down in rows to see how my spreading is going. I'm hoping to add right to my stand. That's right here now, standing up in the winter, 3rd year. It's as tall as me. And we're just gonna continue that right up to my wood line. And the wood line is right there. And you can see the border I need to fill in this whole spot to get me to the woods so the deer don't bust me in my food plot that's over that way. All right, ranchers, so that's frost seeding. We got the seed on the ground, and now we just wait. Switchgrass will take the elements and mimic Mother Nature by pulling the seed into the ground. It also needs to get wet and do its thing to help break down the seed encasing, a scarification, a stratification process to allow for good germination. I'm real excited to use this product this year by the Whitetail Habitat Solutions. Very excited to see what it does, and I will keep you updated on how that's going throughout the year. Thanks for watching Frostseeding, and stay tuned.